यूट्यूब चैनल एजर्टिव आयुर्वेदा पर। और आज 16 अगस्त की सुबह में जो चर्चा का विषय है, थोड़ा इस तरीके का रैप अप करने की कोशिश हमने की है, जहाँ की क्या क्या चीज़ों पर हम सोचें और हाउ वी कैन एक्ट एंड व्हाट पीपल आर एक्सपेक्टिंग फ्रॉम अस। So in the beginning, I got the number one thing I searched कि whether Honorable Prime Minister mentioned the traditional medicine Ayush in his address to the nation from the rampart of the Red Fort, and nothing was for the disappointment. Honorable Prime Minister mentioned the power of the traditional medicine and the Ayush, referring the specifically our services during the period of pandemic COVID. So when you are getting your mention in the national address, not in the national address but the global address, the addresses of the Honorable Prime Minister of country India is always having importance, significant in the diplomatic world of the globe. Every nation affiliated to the UNO get the point how the India is going to move and what are the plannings of the India advancement through the address to the nation by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Union Republic of India, on every 15th day, that is the Independence Day. And getting a place in the national address by Honorable Prime Minister is a point of importance, significance, as well as this mention is enhancing our accountability, responsibilities to serve the nation in the way nation want to see us, not in the way in which we think, certainly not in the way what we are saying in a rhetoricism कि हम शाश्वत और सत्य हैं। आप हैं, आप सत्य और शाश्वत हैं, आप शाश्वत हम सत्य हैं, कोई दो राय नहीं है इसमें, कहीं कोई प्रश्न चिन्ह है ही नहीं। मगर फिर भी आपको अपना एटीट्यूड तो चेंज करना ही होगा, एप्टीट्यूड तो चेंज करना ही होगा। और यही बात माननीय प्रधानमंत्री कल लाल किले से भी कहे। फिर हमने सोचा कि देखें समाचार पत्र क्या कह रहे हैं। आज तो कोई समाचार पत्र प्रिंट मीडिया का उपलब्ध नहीं है क्योंकि राष्ट्रीय अवकाश होता है। तो मैं ऐसी सर्च कर रहा था तो मैंने पाया कि एक राइटअप मुझे दिखा, ऑन 77th इंडिपेंडेंस डे आयुष मैपिंग। देखिए कुछ शब्द जो है ना बड़ा आपको अट्रैक्ट करते हैं और यही चीज़ें आपको सफल बनाती हैं। चाहे हम आपसे यूट्यूब चैनल पर बात कर रहे हों, हम सब लोग एक दूसरे से विचारों का आदान प्रदान कर रहे हैं, तो जो वो एक टाइटल बनती है, वो इनवाइट करती है ऑडियंस को कि अच्छा इसको देखा जाए। या आप जब पेपर पब्लिश करते हैं या एडवर्टीजमेंट देते हैं, कुछ भी करते हैं, तो आपके जो फ्रंट अपील है, जो वर्ड्स में आती है, जो आपकी लैंग्वेज में आती है, वो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होती है। पहली नज़र में तो वही आता है। चलें, तो हमें एक यहाँ पर अच्छा राइटअप मिला ऑन द 77th इंडिपेंडेंस डे आयुष मैपिंग, एंड दिस इज़ द न्यूज़ 9 चैनल विच इज़ कवरिंग इट, एंड द Independence Day Mapping Ayush Initiative to Promote Traditional Medicine. The heading is Independence Day Mapping Ayush Initiative to Promote Traditional Medicine, and the author is Unnati Gusah, and it is on the net yesterday by 11:44 a.m. means after the national address of Honorable PM. The national address of Honorable PM regarding the Ayush is reported by the PTI independently in a clip, and it has been covered by a news house, that is the print that is available ki what our Honorable Prime Minister desired from us. Fine. So when I gone through this Independence Day, Ayush Mapping catchy heading compelled me to stay here on this news item. You have to work in the way the people should stop at your place. Look what the person is performing, how the person is performing. That is really very important. So जब मैं आयुष मैपिंग के इसके पूरे इनके राइटअप को देखा उन्नति के, तो ये पाया कि इन्होंने सारा जो वहाँ पर चर्चा की हुई है वो सेंट्रल स्पॉन्सर्ड स्कीम की हुई है. एंड व्हाट शी इज showing, because heading is the same, initiative to promote traditional medicine mapping Ayush initiative. So as per the heading, content is there. She had quoted all the centrally sponsored scheme for the development of the different streams of the Ayush and their performance and hope from those. But she mentioned two particularly schemes here, and that is the HMIS and Namaste portal, the role of digital health in Ayush. And she talked about the HMIS and Namaste portal were two of Ayush system of medicine, a major digital initiative in all Ayush hospitals affiliated with the research councils and is national institute. The HMIS is currently being implemented. तो HMIS तो हम लोग जान ही रहे हैं, बहुत सारे हॉस्पिटल्स में और बहुत सारे गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में, बहुत सारे कॉरपोरेट हॉस्पिटल्स में, बहुत सारे पर्सनल बिग पर्सनालिटीज़ ने HMIS ले रखा है. अरे आपने एक न्यूज़ सुनी होगी, करीबन 2-3 महीना पहले थी या और पहले रही होगी, कि एम्स की साइट जो है हैकर्स ने हैक कर दी थी. और चूँकि वहाँ HMIS से ही वो ऑपरेट होता है, एवरीथिंग ऑन द डिजिटल. एम्स दिल्ली, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द एम्स दिल्ली. हाँ, ये ज़रूरी हो गया है आजकल. अगर किसी का इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए तो आप एम्स कहते हैं तो वहाँ का जो बंदा होता है वो बोलता है कि नहीं एम्स दिल्ली बोलिए. मीन्स की माइंडसेट में कहीं है कि नहीं एम्स दिल्ली और बाकी एम्स में कुछ डिफरेंस है. चलिए, तो वो एम्फेसाइज करते हैं एम्स दिल्ली के लोग कि नहीं हमको एम्स दिल्ली बोलिए. ओके, तो एम्स दिल्ली के साइट को हैकर्स ने हैक कर लिया था. 3-4 दिन वहाँ OPD में बहुत दिक्कत हुई लोगों को. तो HMIS और HMIS ये इम्पॉर्टेंट है यहाँ पर, और A स्टैंडिंग फॉर आयुष, और दिस आयुष HMIS इज बीइंग इम्प्लीमेंटेड. व्हाट द रिपोर्ट इज quoting that in the councils, and when they are saying councils, it never means only limited to the Ayurveda council. It covers Unani council, homeopathy council, Siddha council, and all the national institutes. And when they say national institutes, it is not limited to only Ayurveda, but it is covering every system involving their Ayush system. Means Bangalore, Calcutta, Pune, Jaipur, Delhi, all are here. So it's a good initiative, the HMIS and the Namaste. Further, Unnati is talking about the human clinical trial, and she is quoting that it is really very necessary to have evidence-based clinical trials. And you know very well, this is not new. Now the CTRI has permitted, the Clinical Trial Registry of India has permitted all clinical trials in the field of Ayush taking place. And in good institution, it is mandatory to have CTRI registration if you have any clinical business in your research projects, either in the postgraduate or in your doctorate, or even in the project. Separately project, not linked with any degree, but a project. So all these things are really very encouraging for Ayurveda system of medicine, and we are feeling delighted, and we are we are feeling that we have a challenge. Now we have accountability. Whatever we are demanding, government is providing us. Now we have no escape route. We have to do, we have to perform. Of course, always there is a probability for the improvement in either way, either from government side or from our side or from academic institution or from the administrative point of view or the regulators or the anyone who is involved, who is the stakeholders, including the policy makers. There is always a chance to have improvement by every means. In the end, funding. The funding is also having a chance for the improvement, and funding by the government. More multiplication of the budget in comparison of what the allocation is now. So this is really very good and pleasing, this write-up. Then certainly we all are waiting for the tomorrow great event at the Gandhi Nagar, first of its kind. That is the WHO sponsored Global Traditional Medicine Summit. And I'm taking just the excerpts from the regional director, Dr. Poonam Kshetrapal Singh of the Southeast Asia, what she is quoting. See, all these organizations have to run through in equilibrium, in a balance. Okay, I am an Ayurvedist and I always think about the Ayurveda. But these organizations like Ministry of Ayush, where all Ayush systems are there, the WHO, where the whole traditional medicine is there, and at the global level, the scenario is different. Their statements will be different. Their discussion point will be different on the different nodes. They will not limit it to the Ayurveda only. So in that way, Madam Dr. Poonam Kshetrapal Singh is briefing the reporters that in this area, in the Southeast Asia, the prominency of the traditional medicines are palpable. It's prominent, and their global acceptance is prominent. She has given only the reason, the Southeast Asia, because anything from the WHO or any word from the WHO has its own meaning and even international political meaning. I am enough lucky that government has given me opportunity to lead the Indian delegation of the BIMSTEC country, and I travelled to the Thailand, Bangkok, with present-day DGCCRS Professor R.N. Acharya. So there what we noticed, that our political relationship as well as the language we use in the discussions should be very diplomatic. There should be no bossism. India is big and very developed in the traditional medicine, so other countries have to follow. No. There is always a sense of equality. So dear friends, when you are having any opportunity to represent the government of India in this capacity in the diplomatic delegations, then certainly we have to take care. In the same way, WHO Regional Director Dr. Poonam Kshetrapal Singh is asking the traditional medicines of the Southeast Asia, and it means in a larger Asia, if you say, it means traditional Chinese medicine, traditional Korean medicine, traditional medicine from Myanmar, traditional medicine from the Sri Lankan Ayurveda, traditional medicines from Indian subcontinent, that is Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, all these. So they are having their arguments for the sake of every traditional medicine, including Ayurveda, not only Ayurveda. So their policy or their statements will be very balanced, giving equal opportunity to every traditional medicine. I'm not confirmed, but I have heard that the WHO GCTM at Jamnagar is going to deal with the approximately 29 traditional medicines of the globe. My friends are very happy that in WHO GCTM Ayurveda is going to lead, or Ayurveda is going to have a major share. No, not at all. WHO has to take care of 29 traditional medicines. The onus is where? Why I am quoting it? Onus is on us. These international agencies will take care of every traditional medicine. But if we want to lead like the traditional Chinese medicine, we have to work like the government of China and the people of China had worked. My humble submission is this much only. In the beginning of the WHO summit at Gandhi Nagar, on the 17th and the 18th August, Director General Dr. Tedros is there, and of course all the regional directors as quoted by the Dr. Poonam Chhatrapal Singh, and all the G20 leadership of the health, all the stakeholders. Madam, means there is representation from all over country. I mean all over international countries where the traditional medicine is in some shape. WHO must be credited with that. This is the WHO whose initiatives are responsible for even the recognition of traditional medicine in a particular country, and then forward the registration, education, then registration, then regulation. WHO is doing a very remarkable job. We are waiting for the next 10-year strategy for the advancement of the traditional medicine, because the 2013 and 2024 is going to be completed soon, and the WHO has started working to frame a 10-year vision mission for the acceptance, advancement, and it's all thing what maybe then for to serve the global human citizens through its evidence-based. Every media report what I am going through related to this global summit of the Gandhi Nagar, global summit on the traditional medicine at Gandhi Nagar, is just quoting one thing common: evidence-based efficacy of traditional medicines. The evidence-based efficacy of traditional medicine will be seeing the day light of the day when there will be the quality, safety of medicines of that particular system. In case of Ayurveda, Ayurvedic medicines, where we are all involved and we all are working. So, going on this, very good initiatives. I wish all the best to all the learned participants from all over globe to achieve all these which are the objectives of this summit, and in a way which must be admirable. And I wish the both sponsored, the Director General WHO as well as the Secretary Ministry of Ayush, I congratulate for their joint leadership in organization of this particular global traditional summit, and I do believe the results will be on the line which is desired, and that will be a very fruitful discussion, and we will get a guideline for the evidence-based efficacies. And when evidence-based efficacies, there is inherited part is the quality of the medicines of that particular system and safety profile of that particular system of the medicine, and it includes everything, including the self-life periods also. Very simple thing. So now discussion point of the today morning, that is the 16th August is a good news. Yes, of course, it seems that a good news, but it needs a rational thinking. I saw a report that Sanskrit University Mathura has announced doctorate course by the name of PhD in Ayurveda. PhD in Ayurveda. Now I got some questions in my mind whether Sanskrit University Mathura has any affiliated college where the PG teaching or the UG teaching of Ayurveda is going on. Number one. As my information, in Uttar Pradesh, never any UG program or the PG program of Ayurveda has been run or the regulated. Even the examination part was here with the Sampurnanand Sanskrit University about the Rajkiya Ayurvedic College, Chowka Ghat, Varanasi, and they were awarding PhD in Ayurveda. And there is something conflict or the difference in the thought that Ayush University Gorakhpur is saying that now nothing with the Sampurnanand Sanskrit University, everything will be the Ayush University. So, VC Saab of the Gorakhpur University, Ayush Gorakhpur University, take the note of this. The notification of the Sanskrit University Mathura that they are going to announce, they are going to have a course, not announced, they have announced already, a PhD in Ayurveda. And that notification showing all subjects of PG. I don't know who will be the guide there of the PhD. When you have no college, PG college affiliated to the Sanskrit University Mathura. And whether the Ayush University Gorakhpur, because all the Ayurvedic colleges of the UP are now with the Ayush University Gorakhpur. So whether Ayush University Gorakhpur is going to permit, it's all faculty eligible for the guiding PhD to work for the Sanskrit University Mathura. And I should be easy in the selection of words. And the most funniest thing in the advertisement of the Sanskrit University Mathura is unbelievable. University advertisement is saying that the candidates will be admitted in PhD Ayurveda who will be qualified in the NET, qualified into the state NET, SLET. I don't know, because I have not witnessed a single candidate in my 23 years of the experience in the field of Ayurveda, right from Jamnagar to the BHU. I don't know whether CSIR NET or the UGC NET is organizing any NET examination where the subject Ayurveda is available. There is no subject of Ayurveda in these entrance tests. And then university is saying कि नहीं, कैंडिडेट को ये पास करना पड़ेगा और वो स्टेट लेवल के भी जो एग्जामिनेशन है रिसर्च के उनको पास करना पड़ेगा, शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स दिए हुए हैं उनके. तो मेरी समझ में नहीं आता है कि संस्कृत यूनिवर्सिटी के वाइस चांसलर महोदय, पूरे सम्मान के साथ आपको मैं संबोधित करते हुए बड़ी विनम्रता पूर्वक कहता हूं कि नोटिफिकेशन किस तरीके का है आपका. डॉक्टर सचिन सर, यू आर ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर, पहले तो आपके ऑफिस को ये बताना चाहिए था आपको कि आयुर्वेद सब्जेक्ट नेट की परीक्षाओं में नहीं है. अभी तो आपकी एलिजिबिलिटी कैंडिडेट की होगी ही नहीं, कहाँ से लाएंगे आप कैंडिडेट? या तो आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी पूरी कर ले. एक CCRS नेट की परीक्षा हुई थी, उसको इक्विवेलेंट माना गया था, सभी संस्थाओं ने माना कि वो नेट के इक्विवेलेंट है. लेकिन नेट में आयुर्वेद सब्जेक्ट नहीं है, ये मैं श्योर हूँ, और न स्टेट नेट में आयुर्वेद सब्जेक्ट है. तो ये मेरे मस्तिष्क में 2-3 सवाल हैं सर, ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर सर, कि हाउ यू विल रन द PhD in Ayurveda course there in Sanskrit University Mathura. Who will be your faculty? Whether those faculty will be supervisors of the PhD guide. Forget the word faculty. Supervisor of your PhD courses. Whether Ayush University Gorakhpur is going to permit, or you will have contact from somewhere out of the state. Certainly BHU is not going to permit any of us. Even we are not permitted for the Sampurna, and then forget of. Yes, there is under the new NEP, new education policy, it is much liberal now. But I think here is some solid work is required. I got something in between the lines. There is a court case in Prayagraj, High Court, Honorable High Court Prayagraj. There is a court case where some medical officers having PhD degree or some teachers are submitted a writ petition that Sampurnanand Sanskrit University courses should run as earlier. But Ayush University has Yogi Guru Gorakhnath Rajya Ayush Vishwavidyalaya is having a different stand, that is no everything with us. And when they are saying it, they are not wrong. Because they have the infrastructure, they have the faculty which may supervise the PhD in Ayurveda. What about the Sanskrit University Mathura? Anyhow, universities are autonomous, and in the NEP they are more autonomous. I think there will be some very far-sighted, yes, I can say some far-sighted vision of the Sanskrit University Mathura to serve the nation. We are having this connection here. See, the NCSM is starting pre-Ayurveda program of the 11th, 12th. Ayurveda Gurukulam. Sanskrit University is starting PhD in Ayurveda. And WHO is talking about the evidence-based efficacy. So what will be the correlation? Think on it. I am unable to say anything at the moment. But this side, Sanskrit University Mathura, without any person there on their role, have the ability to supervise the research. No teacher, no faculty in Ayurveda is there in Sanskrit University Mathura. And this course of the pre-Ayurveda program in Ayurveda Gurukulam, in the Central Sanskrit University, नई दिल्ली, जनकपुरी नई दिल्ली. चलिए उसको अभी थोड़ा किनारे करते हैं, वो PhD पर नहीं गया, हम इस PhD पर आते हैं. संस्कृत यूनिवर्सिटी मथुरा, PhD, research in Ayurveda without any capable supervisor. And here WHO is asking evidence-based efficacy, and there is a need of research. Is there any connecting point? Is there any meeting point with these two different approaches? Think on it. This is enough for today morning. In evening, we shall meet with some other agenda. Thank you. Be aware. Speak out, please. Otherwise, you can't meet the criteria of the WHO and the GCTM. And GCTM will be converted into the TCM, that is the traditional Chinese medicine, as it has happened in the WHO CRO office. Therefore, due to this good advanced attitude, Chinese medicines are having upper hand. What about us? We think ourselves. Thank you. Namaste. अभिनंदन, अभिवादन. मिलते हैं शाम को फिर. तब तक के लिए शुभ दिन.